One person struggling with his riparian rights is Jack White, who lives in Hartford, Arkansas. He moved here 30 years ago, but about 4 years ago, he noticed a change in his well water.
When we moved here, this water was pH, everything was just perfect. Test, everything was good, flow rate. After they drilled this, within 2 or 3 weeks or so, or less, we noticed that every time we'd fill up the bird bath, that the water would just foam like you'd put soap suds in it. I know they use a lot of chemicals, and our water changed, and the odor of the water changed. The quality's changed. I know other people that said that they couldn't drink their water for 8 months after they drilled over near their home. Our water has cleared up a little bit, but it's not near the water it was before. The quality is gone.
The recent developments in the Fayetteville Shale gas drilling have brought a lot of water issues up for all state agencies. The two primary questions that we've seen are, what about effects that the actual drilling might have on neighbors' use of groundwater? And then also, when the water is acquired for gas drilling, and a lot of water is needed for essentially a short period of time, where can that water be acquired, and then what do you do with the waste water that comes out of the system? In the case of someone who might have a well near a gas well and they claim there's some type of interference, really there's not a whole lot of law developed there yet that we've dealt with from the Natural Resources Commission. I know that water quality questions are primarily within the jurisdiction of the Arkansas Department of Environmental Quality, but then gas drilling operations themselves are with the Oil and Gas Commission. And what we've dealt with are those issues of acquiring the water for use during the drilling and the hydrofracturing process. When the water comes back out of the well, that is managed by questions that go to the Department of Environmental Quality and the Oil and Gas Commission.
It's any place that you have undesirable water, it's left over from drilling gas wells or anything else that they do where the water is polluted or bad. They bring it here and dump it here on the surface. It comes right out here and goes right into this bed here. It goes into the ground, and what's overflow goes into Sugarloaf Creek right here. Well, the creek was the same to me consistently. Of course, clear cutting and burning off did have some effect on it and things like that. But the creek was in good shape until they started this drilling operations around here.
Over the years, water resources around Hartford have supported several industries, including timber, poultry, and agriculture. But in Jack's eyes, the recent addition of natural gas is proving too much for the environment to sustain. Jack remembers how clear the water used to be and what life was like before pollution killed Sugarloaf Creek.
Before they came here, this creek, whenever it flowed, was always real pretty stream. And the people swam in it, waded in it. I've seen people catch brim out of it and everything else. And it's the old bluff hole has been there, and people's been using it for baptism, swimming holes, parties, picnics, ever since 1850 or longer. People used that water out of that creek to drinking in their homes and bathed in it. But now if you took a drink of that water, you'd get sick one drink. I mean, there's nothing alive in it anymore, and it looks pitiful. You come up here any summer day nearly when school was out, and there'd be oodles and gobs of kids playing and people with families, picnics. Nobody cares no more.